What's up, guys? My name is Leaping Gus, and today I am here to give you all of the news and info you will possibly need about the latest Ministers update in Hypixel Skyblock. This is round one of the Ministers with 30 virus, Mr. Plate, which is Technodad and Feature 77. So, first of all, we'll go over all of their perks. 30 virus enables the mythological ritual, which just allows you to do the Diana event. He also has Solo Worker, which gives you 5% mana regen when you're alone. However, mana costs increase by 10% when you're by another player. Mr. Technodad has Voice of the People, which means that elected ministers get an additional 5,000 votes added to their total. So basically, anyone that is currently a minister and votes for someone else, their vote counts for 5,000, which is actually kind of insane. Future 77 doesn't have a perk currently, but he does have an accessory line that we will get to later. So it's actually a really good accessory line, so we're not going to poop on him too much. Refraction has easy peasy. Now for the 4 through 7 ministers, they only get an existing mayor buff. 2NFG has experienced voters. Fame increases your vote counts from player minister elections. This isn't an already existing one, but it's like, I guess, the exception, as this is just like an interesting kind of thing that they are doing. Players with higher fame count for more votes in the minister elections. This electoral goon tells you that Squid Kid tried to and successfully counteracted Aura's minus 50% minion speed buff, and so he is in jail. There's actually a way that people are trying to break him out right now. As you can see, that's at 23.77% progress to doing that, and I will show you how to do that later. Last but not least is Dorelius with the long-term investment perk. Nobody really has any idea how this will work. Apparently the story goes that he went to the admins. They said you can basically get any existing mayor perk you want, and he said long-term investment, and they were like, well, that's going to be weird, so what about something else? And he said, I want Technoblade's 50% XP buff. 50% skill XP buff. And they were like, you know what, you can have long-term investment, we'll figure it out later. Now for the new stuff that's new as of like right now. Currently something is going on where you cannot log into Hypixel if you're not already online, which is mighty unfortunate, as so there's some crazy stuff going on, but yeah, we shall see. The first thing is going to be 30 viruses, like unique minister perk, which is going to be able to be viewed at recipe precursor. And if you look here, there is a new pet called the precursor drone, which takes 10 fine jade, 10 fine citrine, 10 fine aquamarine, a super enchanted egg, and a precursor apparatus, which is crafted with one of each of the precursor items: the control switch, transmitter, FTX 3070, synthetic heart, superlight motor, and Robotron reflector. And now this pet has some pretty interesting stats. He gives Signature Chance, Mining Fortune, and Forging Fortune. This is actually a pretty good early game pet for like really early game players. Contraband, catching a secret has a 10% chance to also give you a treasure. Grungle, you can now only throw your forging axe, but it has no throwing penalty anymore. And Mining Off Camera, which is while mining, each collection progress grants a 0.05% chance to drop a random enchanted mining item. Now, this is kind of cool when paired with something like Hardstone mining, because you just get a ton of stuff, and random, like, you get enchanted netherrack for mining Hardstone. It's kind of crazy. Next up is Mr. Technodad, or Mr. Faceplate here. In addition to his already mentioned buff, we have /recipe Blood, which is the Blood God Sigil. It's the upgrade of the Blood God Crest. It takes 4 shiny shards, which are currently that number. I'm not saying that out loud. You know the meme. Makes the Blood God Sigil, which is +1 extra strength per digit on the counter, and it also is a rarity upgrade. The other thing he did was add the Potato Ring, which is an upgrade to the Potato Talisman. Once again, 4 shiny shards. It gives it uncommon rarity, so +1 rarity, and it also gives +1 speed, and it increases the potato minion farming speed buff from 5% to 10%. Now, finally, Future 77 added maybe the most impactful one, honestly, slash recipe Kudra. The Kudra kidney is now craftable from 9 Kudra tentacles, which is a rare drop you get from Kudra, and it gives you 10% pickup speed for crates, 5% ballista building speed, and can be upgraded with 16 Kudra tentacles into the Kudra's lung. Picks up crates 20% faster, builds a ballista 10% faster, and with 32 Kudra tentacles, you can make the Kudra's heart, which is 30% faster crates and 15% faster ballista. Now, I'm going to show you how to help break Squid Kid out. First thing you got to do is go over to the Hex, enter this door right here, go down these stairs right here, and talk to the Corrupt Goon. He will give you something called the Rusty Spoon, which you can then go back to the hub and use against this prison right here. So if you do that, it will help it will like contribute to how broken it is, and the progress goes up pretty slowly, but it's definitely starting to go up. In the last like 30 minutes, I believe it's gone up by 2%. So yeah, it's definitely getting up there. That is all I know of right now. And I am currently live as of recording this video on, I don't know, friggin' 4:17 p.m. What is it? CST? Yeah, on the 2nd, but I am also going to try and see if Dorelius will let me into his minister debate that he's planning on doing. I really want to make a snake pet, some form of snake, maybe not like a snake pet, but like an anaconda or something like that, and have it help with melody and some other really annoying grinds that really are longer than they should be. So I hope you all consider voting for me. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.